Hello there, everybody. It's another week of, these guys again. The LOL Truckers from Monday night. Coming to you from Chicagoland Speedway up there in Chicagoland. We start this one off, corporate truck, taking P1, old Hen Barkham. Outside Alex Goff, we got Sawyer Mullins, we got new people tonight. We got the shoe, he's back, starting outside of row 2. I may have done that just for the rhyme. Alacory, Ryan Traver, we got Chris Melton and Mark Herzog, Matt Harmon and Keith Halen rounding out the top 10. As we roll on back here a tick further, we get Stacy Hunter, John Campbell, Ward Fisher, and me. That sounds like a buddy movie. Jacob Bettis, Grant Parker, James Lawson, Greg Pillar, Jim Mattingly, and Ryan Murray starting shotgun on the field. Because the fields are meant to be shotgunned. I don't know if that's true. Honestly, something tells me that's probably not true. And you see Herzog, as we were coming up, actually missing from the starting grid. So, that'll shuffling backwards and whatnot. And off we go like a herd of turtles in a snowstorm. And we immediately go racing. That's how that works. They throw the green flag, Herzog's left pit lane. That's the, missed the grid penalty. That LOL IRL truck looks so pretty. He's such a good boy. Oh, guess what? We just learned a valuable lesson. That lesson was when you notice that your steering wheel is not turned on, so you turn it on, apparently it'll lock things up. Don't know why. But that's how we do that, apparently. 4 trucks, 3 wide. We're going to get them out. I thought there for a second we were going to have enough to get them rolling around as we see old Rafter here. Grumpy old Raptor right in front of Keith Handler. Woof. There was a lot, and I mean a lot of trucks hitting the wall. I think everybody did it at least probably twice, and just off 4 they kind of slide. Chicagoland is an amazingly fun track. If you for some reason haven't, go buy it. It's worth what is it, $11.95, I think. Even if it's $14.95. If it was $9.95, it'd be a great deal. Get you 20% off thing. Buy 3 tracks. Buy Chicagoland 3 times. I don't care. But it's a good track. Low grip. Get a decently warm day. You don't want to have a 100-degree day, but you get some slipping and sliding and kind of pushing and loose because it just so good. So good, so good. We are like it. Right along here with Chris Melton. Looking back at the death machine known as Matt Harmon. Oh, kiss wall. A lot of little puffs of smoke. Whole lot of little puffs of smoke. And looky, Little Debbie is taking the lead. We got Goff leading the corporate truck with Ryan Traver going, hey, I've had to take a few weeks off here. Let me in, Ben. Let me in, Ben. Sounds kind of like that could be a movie of sorts. Oh, Ben got the blinks a little bit. That's odd. Harmon stealing Melton's spot. Man, I could change that so he was Milton from Office Space. Do not steal my spot. Take my truck to a competing league. Maybe still have my steamer. As we flip on back here a little bit, we go just outside the top 10, JC. And who's that fool behind him? Who's this fool? Meow. What black wheels? I wanted to see what it looked like. not sure I like it. Kind of looks like a school bus. Which, I mean, I guess got a college on it. Yeah, I don't know. Jump back up. Keith Hanlon up 3 positions. Trying to work on 4. Steal one from the shoe. Oh, shoe wiggling. Shoe holds it off the wall. The back, not so straight away. The back slightly curved away. I've heard that's okay. The women say it makes it feel bigger. So the women think this is a 1.5 mile track that races like a 2-miler because it feels bigger because it's slightly bent. Yep. That's where I was going with that. Look, it's a battle for the lead. Traver and Harcum. Harcum and Traver. Where did Goff go? Spoiler alert, touch the wall. You know, like all the rest of us did. You touch the wall, you lose momentum, you lose a bunch of spots. Rinse and repeat. Just how Chicagoland is. Man, it is a fun track. Very momentum based with these trucks, is you know, most stuff being 1.5 miles. Everybody complains trucks are low horsepower, blah blah blah. I don't know. They're the only thing I don't die in constantly. I only die in them half the time. Traver looking low. He gonna steal the lead. Then says, none shall pass. And see how just trying to hold it down like that kills the forward momentum. Which is wild. Man, that's just crazy. All right, let's see. So we've got some gainers and we got some fallers here. Oh, no. God, broadcaster jinxed him. Oh, watch out, James. Yeah. I will tell you, the chrome numbers are the hottest thing ever. Me like it a rot. However, as it would tend to do, this brings out a caution. So, as we roll up underneath, we'll go ahead and jump forward a bit, okay? Well, whatever. You don't have a say in it. We're going to anyway. Back we come. Alrighty. So, this is usually never good. Hey, my helmet's not right again. Every now and then it shows it right. It shows my logo. Oh no! Death! What are we doing? Yeah! Yee! Woo! Ha! Woo! Ah! James! What happened? Oh no! Poor James. He comes up, as you can see there off the crack, you know, comes up maybe 1/3 of the truck width. The 10 comes down the 1/3 of a truck width. And that's how Mattingly, me, and James just all kind of died. All said and told, you know, no real big damage. Little scuff there. That'll buff out. This is why we love to leave that on. Man, you almost think it's been over a week since I've done one of these. It has. Anyhow. Yeah! Yothers! After, you know, like 4 wide for a lap, and then 3 wide, and then we get a little scoocheroo off of the wall. This track is exciting. With a good vehicular, 1.5 miles are fun. I'm not saying we need to have nothing but 1.5 miles, but I'm saying. Hi, Grant. That wasn't what I was saying, but I guess it was. Oh, boy. There we got smoke. Free wide. You see that high side momentum? Just oh, Traver wall. Uh-oh. Who did we lose there? That was Harmon. No, he just mowed the grass a little bit. Big Red done took him. Big Red. Lord. It's our boy. It's our boy Red. I don't remember what that movie was. Varsity Blues? No, I don't know. That was my boy Blue. Well, that's my boy Red. And here. Stacy Hunter. If you haven't noticed yet, Chicago is not exactly the easiest track to get around. She's a little beastly, but man, I tell you, I just love the hell out of it. But that, getting them off tracking and touching, slowed us down. Womp, womp. Let's bring her around to the next Rio Starto. Well, who's that crabby old guy? Let's Ryan Traver. That was not the crabby old guy I had selected. That's the crabby old guy I had selected. It'd be that old Canadian Canuck. Rafter himself as we get close to halfway. With multiple cautions, of course, we actually got some different strategery. So some strategery moves going on here. I got Raptor cycled up to the front, and once again, we go restart 2 and 3 wide. Now you've seen Raptor there ducking underneath the white, and very few others are. This is the start of that rule. Raptor's not gaining position. We'll just follow him. And now he won't do it because, you know, I'm actually probably going to try and finish Grant, so he might not. But anyway, the rule is if you're trying to advance, like Hanlon, like right now, Hanlon cannot go below the white line to advance that position because that would drive him penalty. Raptor is not trying to gain position. He's a leader. He's down there. He's fine. Man, Grant and Traver, that was close. So, you know, normal lap going through there fine, but like these 3 wide, you know, those guys need to stay above that stripe. Overall, you know, I mean, the rule could be don't go below the white stripe, but eh. And as we've said, don't wreck anybody. It's not going to be a problem. Hanlon's like, hey, so if I'm going to be in the lead, I'd go under the stripe, right? Raptor now trying to get back under there, stays above the stripe. Beautiful. That right there is a lap around that shows you exactly what that rule is meant to be. I don't think we're done with this fight for the lead either. Still on the outside there. Oh, we're making way. Here comes Goff. Red and white trucks got to stick together. Well, Goff thought about it and realized he didn't have the momentum, I think. Decided, we'll just tuck in here. The oatmeal cream pie, Chevy Silverado, little Debbie. And everybody's coming to dinner. We have crossed the halfway mark. Running them out through wide. Oh, man. Hunter and Ben just touched. Yikes. It doesn't take much to just give somebody full send like that. That was a great save. That little twitch doesn't look like a whole lot, but when you're sitting behind the, you know, several $100s of equipment pretending to be a cockpit, it is. That little moment gets big real quick. That's what she said. Drift. Oh, Raptor into the wall. Yay. That was a pretty damn fantastic save, too. Really hit the wall pretty square. Man, that was something. Focus back here on this group a little bit. The front's going to get kind of singled out for a minute. I mean, it won't be a lot, but a minute. It looks to be that Herzog is going to be the one trying to make hay around here. This is one of the tracks I'd consider doing the 100 lap here, doing 150 miles if we had to have a couple of stops, maybe add one more set of tires. I think we could have a pretty good long race at Chicagoland with the trucks. I do like this track. I like it a lot. All right, well, so while we've got people fighting for the middle of the pack, we got some fighters for the lead here. We got Goff v. Harcum. Harcum says, gimme. Goff said, bite me. He could have, yes. And the challenge dies. And back we go to the Stacy Hunter mobile running P3. Fourth, the Matt Harmon, who is being dogged by Keith Handlin. Woof, woof. Chris Melton running around here in the 89, marked as 49 in the 6th position. Rafter, after the scare and wall slap, he went back to P7. Big Red up 5 spots. JC up 3. Grant sitting with a top 10, even though he tried to murder Rafter. I'm sure Rafter will bring that to light. Traver has cycled back into 11th. We got the shoe running around P12. We got the blue. Yeah, I was trying to keep up with the shoe, and he was leaving me. Sawyer, every time I put the camera on you, something bad happens. I'm sorry. We'll go up to Greg. You hit something? No, it doesn't look like it. All right, we're going to skip Sawyer again, even though he's P15. 16th position belongs to Mr. James Lawson. And the Herzog mobile, uncharacteristically, how about that? One 15-cylinder words. Ryan Murray. You've seen a couple of close calls with him today. Yep, man. Jacob Bettis out there making sure that everybody knows birds are not real. In front of Jim Mattingly, who, as we saw earlier, had some issues. Had some run-ins off the get-go. You see, we're starting to string them out. That was a little wobbly. And there, see? Now look at that gentle curve of the back. Should be straightaway. It's kind of a donut with a more open hole. I can't come up with anything that isn't maybe a little dirtier than that. I also like the wide shots that they put in with Chicago. Just the TV camera ones. I mess with the onboard stuff. I don't mess with the iRacing TV cameras just because I end up screwing them up. I think people all remember the debacle of the Martinsville stationary cameras that I made. Oof. Like 8 cameras going around one lap of Martinsville. It was too many. Rafter claims he threw it. I don't believe he did. All right, let's get to the final few, shall we? We shall. I'm going to jump up here. We got 14 to go. So we haven't skipped a whole lot. Man, Goff was sideways. So we're getting to the point that, oh, man. Watch it how you touch me like that, Alex. We're getting to the point that everybody's hitting the wall. Oh. Yeah, that was more than a slap and tickle. That left a mark. That is not going to bode well for Mr. Goff. Not going to bode well at all. And you see the Harcum mobile has about 4/10 over Chris Melton. Pictured there. So, is he going to be able to run him down? Let's jump ahead a few more. We jump back. Sawyer had, honestly, a really good save. But he still bounced off the ball. So, in fairness, I didn't want to show it again because it just kind of looks like I'm browbeating him, and I'm honestly not. It was a really good save. It just, you run out of track. So, at some point, the wall's going to have to kind of help you. But as we can see from the old Maparoo, we're everywhere. Here and there and everywhere. We've got kind of strung out. We do have our battles. The main one being for the lead. The old leader of cola. One of the other ones here is actually, I kind of hate to switch back here. James is trying to hunt down that truck that I try not to get camera footage of because he keeps seeming like it's screwed him up. I really am trying to not do that to him. Because, another one, there's about a 6/10 gap there. Ward's just kind of got himself in the center. Lawson is closing it in. Like, closing it in. Da-da. 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 Da. Looks like James is going to take it. He's going to take P11 with authority. Get on right meow. Meanwhile, get on right meow. We have this going on. A 10th. One little 10th. As we can see, the Murray Mobile is in the pits, blinking right underneath old Hen Barkham's front tire. And we have got us an old-fashioned drag race here. Right on. Right on. Hanlon, Harmon, Fisher have all kind of found each other. We got a 3-wide battle there. We've got a battle for the lead that is nigh. The battle is nigh. These three aren't figuring it out. Oh, Harmon's going to drag the wall. That ain't going to help his cause out any. Melton's going to go low. Harkham's going to stay high because that is what has had him this whole race. Is he going to get there? Got 2 to go. He's under Big Ben. That's what she said. I almost just said something that would make my grandma blush, and Grandpa rolled over in his urn. If he can do that. Final lap. Chris Melton, Hen Barkham. Barkham hits the wall. Melton's going to get the run down the back kind of straight away. Does Ben got enough to take the high side and come back around? Oh, Dewey. No, Chris Melton with Ben dying in the background is going to run back. As we come back looking for Ward and JC with a close finish themselves. All right, that lied to me. It told me there was only 1/100th of a second between him and Pillar. Chris Melton walks into the LOL and says, "Hey, hold my beer. I'm going to win this first race, you dirty butts." I don't know why he was so mean to us. Called us all kinds of names. Wrongly numbered or not, Chris Melton, Longwood, Florida's own, is your wiener at the Chicagoland. LOL. Race. It's a race. I hope I win. Your results are absolutely from qualifying. That's what we want. For the life of me, don't know why I have to hit that twice every time, because somewhere along the line something has screwed up. It's probably me. It wouldn't be STK. STK is wonderful. It's great. We love it. Yeah. Anyway, Melton over Harcum over Hanlon is your top 3. Fisher, P4, buddy. We got a Big Red in P4. You got him a top 5. JC with a top 5, which that tracks. Taking care of equipment, something JC does better than damn near all of us. Greg Pillar, P6. Goff, slapped the wall pretty good. Great job bringing her home in 7th. Ryan Traver, Matt Harmon, Mark Herzog rounding out the top 10. Sawyer, I am sorry. Every time I pointed at you, wrecked, and I just feel that's my fault. I do that live, and apparently I can do it in replay. Over James Lawson, Jim Mattingly takes a 13th over Jacob Bettis. The Shoe takes out P15. We all know I'm terrible. So I took 16th. Stacy Hunter had some issues this race. Grant had a couple issues this race. Ryan had a couple issues this race. Rafter ended up with a kind of a late pit, got him out of sequence. It was a rough one. Overall, it was a rough race. And I don't know that we have anything other that we really need to go into other than we'll see you next week. I believe we're going short track racing. I'm not telling you where it is, but we're going to have some cautions. All right, then? Okay. So until next time, thanks for watching. And be nice to each other, damn it.